Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn English with Lina. Today, we are tackling a super essential skill for travelers and residents alike, mastering public transportation English. Have you ever felt lost trying to figure out bus routes or subway lines in a foreign country? Or maybe you have wondered, how do I even ask about transferring? Don't worry, many people feel exactly that way, especially when traveling abroad. Knowing key phrases for buses and subways can save you time, money, and stress. In this video, Lina will guide you through bus English, subway English, and mastering transfers. Get ready to ride public transport like a local. Let's get going. All right, let's start with buses. They are often the most common way to get around. First, how do you find the right bus and know how long it takes? Which bus goes to downtown? Which bus goes to downtown? Does this bus go to the airport? Does this bus go to the airport? These are great starting points. And if you are worried about waiting, you can ask, how often does the bus come? How often does the bus come? A very practical question is about travel time. Instead of just how long, try this. How long does it take to get to the museum? How long does it take to get to the museum? How long does it take to get to destination? Is the natural and complete way to ask. Don't forget that. Take to get to. Now, let's get on the bus. The first thing you will need to know is the fare. How much is the fare? How much is the fare? And when it comes to payment, this is crucial. Can I use this card here? Can I use this card here? Do you accept cash? Do you accept cash? In many developed countries, cash might not be accepted, or they won't give you change. Always check if your local transport card or credit card works. Or, is cash accepted? Is another way to ask. It saves you from awkward moments. You are on the bus. Now, how to make sure you do not miss your stop. Could you tell me when to get off at Central Park? Could you tell me when to get off at Central Park? Or, if you think you are close, you can simply ask, is this the main station? Is this the main station? If there is no stop bell, or you need to alight at a specific spot, politely say, could you stop here, please? Could you stop here, please? Avoid just shouting stop. It can sound rude. Politeness goes a long way. Also, listen carefully to the announcements. You might hear something like, next stop, Central Park. This is a common way to know when to get ready to exit. Next up, subways and trains. Often faster, but sometimes trickier to navigate. Let's find your way and get a ticket. How do I get to Times Square by subway? How do I get to Times Square by subway? Which line goes to the city center? Which line goes to the city center? When buying your ticket, systems vary widely. Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I buy a day pass? Where can I buy a day pass? Some stations have ticket counters with staff. while others only have automated machines. Always look for ticket counter or ticket machine signs. And to save money or time, you can ask, "What's the cheapest way to get to the beach?" What's the cheapest way to get to the beach? What's the fastest way to get to the airport? What's the fastest way to get to the airport? These are practical questions for budget-conscious or time-pressed travelers. You have got your ticket. Now, onto the platform. Always double-check before you board. Is this train going to Grand Central Station? Is this train going to Grand Central Station? Once inside, you will want to track your progress. You might hear announcements like, "This train is going to downtown. The next stop is Main Street." These announcements are very helpful. You can also ask, "How many stops until the museum?" How many stops until the museum? Many subway systems announce stops, but it is always good to be prepared, just in case. All right, now for the biggest challenge and your biggest aha moment. Transfers. This is where many learners get stuck, especially because every country, even every city, can have a different system. How do I transfer from the bus to the subway? How do I transfer from the bus to the subway? This is a general question to start. Then, you need to know about tickets. Do I need a new ticket for the transfer? Do I need a new ticket for the transfer? Is a transfer included in this fare? Is a transfer included in this fare? Some places offer free transfers within a time limit. Others require a new ticket or a specific card. Always ask. And don't forget to confirm the right place to transfer. Where do I transfer for the city hospital? Where do I transfer for the city hospital? Remember, how you transfer can also be different. For example, in London, you usually tap in and out with your card. But in New York City, you might only swipe your Metro card once when entering the subway. And transfers for buses might be separate. Always look for clear signs like transfer or connection. If you are unsure, don't hesitate to ask a staff member at the station or a bus driver. It is much better than getting lost. Knowing these questions will give you so much confidence. You have learned how to confidently navigate buses and subways, and especially how to master those tricky transfers. Public transport is an amazing way to explore, and now you have the English skills to do it. Let's do a quick review. What is the best way to ask about travel time? How long does it take to get to destination? How do you ask if your fare includes a transfer? Is a transfer included in this fare? And what should you listen for on the bus or subway? Pay attention to the announcements like next stop, stop name. Practice these expressions and don't be afraid to ask for help. Now you are ready to explore any city. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Learn English with Lina. for more practical English tips. Turn on notifications so you don't miss our next episode.